Hello, it is Throwback Thursday, January 16th, 2020. Steve Cypress here, throwing it back about 20 years. I shared a cautionary tale yesterday on topical World Wide Web Wednesday, and today I share another cautionary tale, another screw up by me on Throwback Thursday. So we're doing a little winter cleaning here. We do winter cleaning here in the beautiful southern Arizona, where temps in the 60s in the winter is, I guess, similar to the spring up north. So we don't wait till the spring to do cleaning, because then the temps are around 100. And who wants to mess around in the garage and all that kind of stuff when the temps are 100? So we do it in the winter. And my beautiful wife Michelle found a whole bunch of stuff from back in the day that I will be sharing with you over the next few weeks on Throwback Thursdays. One of them, a cautionary tale. She was like, look at these, what's up with that? And so I'll tell you a little story here about half a dozen checks that I have here. Totaling, well, I didn't total them up, but let's check it out. Now these, just at the end of the last century, I was finishing up my 9-year career in door-to-door sales, working out of an office in Allentown, Pennsylvania, with my partner, Paul Meir, and the corporation Premier Marketing. And the way it worked, all the merchandise was on consignment. So we got to take it out, and whatever we didn't bring back, we paid for. So I paid for all the stuff out of my pocket. And since I, misplaced, didn't remember, screwed up, who knows where the checks were, and by not cashing them, I lost money on this merchandise, apparently. Not a lot on this one. This is a check for $5.28. You see there, Premier Marketing in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And it was for pocket tools. The little folding pocket tool that we sold two for $5. There it is. Two pocket tools, $5 plus 28 cents tax. Whenever they wrote a check, we charged the tax because we had to pay a check fee, a percentage for the processing of the check. We might as well tack on the tax anyway. If they're paying in cash, I was not going to sit there and waste time all day with people paying me $5 and then fishing around for 28 cents. That would have brought me even more back to more Throwback Thursday, to my days as a teenager working in Madison Square Garden as a vendor. And that's where I sold peanuts, popcorn, sodas for 50 cents, 60 cents. And sure, we rummaged around and they give $1, we give 40 cents change. I wasn't going to say, ooh, it's only 60 cents, let it go. But in this case, the 28 cents, it added up if you cash the check, for crying out loud. So there went two pocket tools, $5.28. I'm pretty sure as of September 23rd, 99, today being January 16th, 2020, this check is no longer cashable. So there goes $5. Here's another one from North Catasauqua, Pennsylvania. That's a little town just north of Allentown that almost nobody would even know, even if you lived in Allentown. Probably when you did door-to-door sales, we knew the whole area, and I probably knew every business in town at the time, but she probably worked in Allentown, because all these checks were likely collected on the same day, and then I misplaced them somewhere. And this was, again, in the memo, Premier Marketing, $42. Ouch! $42. Now, I'll give you a hint. Somebody who's doing door-to-door sales, selling stuff for like $5 or $10, $42 probably makes a difference, right? I probably made about $100 a day. So not cashing the check for $42, like, what are you thinking? Could have paid for lunch for the whole week, or gas for a couple of days, or whatever. And another one from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Mary Feeney. If you're out there, Mary, and you want to send me $18, I'll accept it. From December 17th, 99. Same date as this $42 one. December 17th, 99. So that's 1 month and 21 years ago today. This one from September 23rd, almost a week later. So there goes $65.28 that I gave them the merchandise, so they win. I paid the money to Premier Marketing for the stuff, and they win, and I did not cash the checks. and I lose. Then, along a similar line, I left right at the turn of the century. I remember being in a hotel room in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I had traveled for about 8 years with the company, going back and forth, all different offices all over the country, and staying 6 weeks here and 6 months there, and 3 weeks here and a week there, and who knew? So I was almost always just staying in hotels. But I remember watching on TV the fireworks for the millennium. Y2K, were the lights going to go off? Will the computer stop working? Were planes going to crash? You remember that Y2K stuff? And I remember watching here's the fireworks in Sydney at 5 a.m. And then they're coming over to wherever. And finally at midnight, they were hitting there right there in Allentown, downtown, and right outside the hotel I was at. And that's when I made the decision. I was like, what am I doing? I'm 40 years, just about to be 40 years old. And I've been doing this for like 9 years, this door-to-door sales thing. And that's enough. Through being from 31 to 40, not married, no kids, like I said, no even home, nomad, traveling all around. I was like, how much longer am I going to do this? And I said, that's it, I'm out, and let's figure something else to do. But the first thing I had to do was liquidate all the stuff in my warehouses that I had paid for. So I had a whole bunch of stuff in there, and I basically sold it on eBay. But this is 01, yeah. So this is about a year later, and I'm still selling the stuff on eBay from February 01. So we have a check from February 1st, 01, $5.19 for something I sold on eBay to someone in Chicago, Illinois. So you see, obviously now people from all over the world were buying my stuff on eBay. And theirs was before the PayPal days, or PayPal was just starting, I think in 01. And I had 3 piles in my apartment. I would have a pile of stuff I'm listing to sell on eBay, take pictures of it, describe it, put it on. Then I'd have a pile of stuff that's already listed and waiting to be sold. And then I'd have a pile of stuff that's already sold, the auction's already ended, and I'm waiting for the checks to come in so I can pack it up in boxes and take it to the post office. So now anyone selling on eBay, thankfully, thanks to PayPal, the payments are instant. You don't need these 3 piles. You don't even have the second one. You have stuff. You don't have the third one. You have stuff, and then you have stuff that is already listed. But pretty much now, the second it's sold, the payment comes in electronically, and you ship it out. You likely don't even go physically to the post office. You just put in for the FedEx or the UPS or whoever it is, post office, to show up and pick up your packages. Anyway, I'm not in that game anymore, but I'm sure it's much more simplified and streamlined through technology. But back then, I had to wait sometimes a week or two for the person to send me in the check, and that stuff is just piling up. I'm like, oh my goodness, can we get rid of that? It's already sold. Give me the $5.19 and I'll ship it out. Here's another one, $11.47, right? Whatever they bid, plus the shipping or whatever it was, from February 18th, 01, this person from DeSoto, Kansas, Michael Williams, bought something for me on eBay. And then the head-slapping pièce de résistance, the king of all screw-ups. This one from February 19th, 01, $170.80. From Tampa, Florida, Dorothy and Robert Kidwell. Don't know what they bought. Could have been multiple items. But holy moly, I shipped it out, almost undoubtedly. They would have complained, and then misplaced the check, never cashed it, now that it's 19 years later. Likely never to be cashed. So what did that total up to? 170, 187, 192, about $260. So about $260 down the drain. So let that be a lesson to you, everyone in business. Be more organized than I was back in those days, and make sure that you are getting your team in gear to handle things properly. So $260 doesn't just fly out the window, because there went the merchandise. So the buyers are happy, and whoever made the merchandise and sold it to me is happy. And then, however, I am not. And I wonder, No, I didn't. I was going to say, did I even endorse the checks and then just not bring them over to the bank? No, just misplaced them, whatever. There they go into the circular file to be thrown back no more. Oh, just realized, Rhino of the day. I'm wearing one of my Rhino t-shirts. Right there, Rhino with the thick skin. $260 out the window back in the day when I'm sure I needed it. And oh well, life goes on. Cash your checks on time, folks. That'll do it. For Throwback Thursday, I will catch you tomorrow on Foundation Friday, part 3 in my series, How to Be Rich, based on the book of the same name by at the time, the richest person on earth, J. Paul Getty. I'll have a lesson from him for you tomorrow, and I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching today. Over and out. Bye-bye.